Entry call V009. Okay, so we have days, yet it's only been mere minutes. That kind of sucks, actually. Do I have an escape rope? Because I don't feel like using a repel. And while I'm at it, Sapphire, you take the lead for a while. Please have an escape rope. Here we go. I got a couple. Because I don't feel like dealing with wild encounters and I don't want to use a repel. I feel like I'm just trying to speedrun this at this point, and well, to be honest, I probably am. I mean, it's only been 27 minutes. I'm already like halfway through the story. Or is that Mirage Island or Forest? Wow, Moss seems really close to Evergrande. Well, now we can enter this place. What does Steven have to say to us? You must be Mochi. Mr. Steven Stone told me he was expecting you. This way, please. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. Ah, Mochi, thank you for coming. And he brought the meteorite shard with you. Well done. I was rather surprised to learn that you knew the professor. You really do seem to make connections everywhere you go. Now then, Professor, can I ask you to explain once more about the current plan? Indeed, please come this way. I imagine that you've heard of the situation, or some of the situation, from President Stone already. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in keystones. We'll start off by artificially replicating the massive energy that is triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We will fire the energy produced from our rocket into space and create a warp hole. By creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteoroid, we hope to be able to transport it somewhere far away from here. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that spin you around, or spin you about, and then out you come, warp to another spot. I imagine he stepped on a few such. An audacious plan, and using such technology you would... May I ask exactly where the asteroid will be warped to? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named it the link cable. There's no need to worry. Based on our theory, we can at least guarantee that we'll be sending it away from our planet. However, we've realized that we will need more energy than we originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard... Exactly what was that? Nice! This is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. How did you get here so fast? Pretty impressive, huh, Aster? Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in here. Oh, what's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Right. Ugh. Who are you? You're no sightseer. Oh me, we do seem to keep running into one another. You're a busy boy, Mochi. Who are you? What are you doing here? And I am Zinnia, just a regular tourist and stalker extraordinaire. dreaming of taking a little trip into space. You know, I don't really understand a single thing that's on those monitors, but the list gets kind of long and boring, but has everything. So is this supposed to be an X and Y reference? So you're once again planning to claim that this is the best for humanity. Best for the whole darn world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse if what I've overheard is true. This time you're about to commit an error made even more abominable than before. Tell me, would you rather we sit here wringing our hands waiting for that meteorite to strike us? Huh. Actually, I do. We'll follow your plan. And we're not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this. We just want to be sure that you've thought this through well and good. There are necessary sacrifices and unnecessary sacrifices. You have to admit, though, this is better than what most people could really think of on such short notice as well. I kind of want to know just what kind of mistakes you're talking about. She hasn't really explained this to us, though. I like Zinnia. I'm pretty certain that's exactly what she just said she came here for. Ah, Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us something before that woman interrupted us. Oh, we gotta go to Meteor Falls for this, but why? Steven, you should just take me with you. It'd be so much easier. What do you got to say? Well, that says a lot. This is just all about going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, seriously. And Meteor Falls is way over this way. Now I can go exploring Meteor Falls. I really should have just gone where they told me. There was really no point in just exploring yet. Not if one wants to progress in the story. But with that all said, it's time to start using my max repels. Because there's quite a lot of stuff I need to do. Wow. What was that? I have no clue what that was. Maybe it was a Lunatone? It's good to know that I don't need to use Waterfall twice. I can just surf up this one. I'm not sure if I wanted to actually go up here yet. Or is there an item down here? Nope, I'm good. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to explore here. And a lot of people to almost walk right into. There's really nothing up here. That's really, really lame. I'm probably gonna have to battle you, aren't I? Not into this costume. I'm a dragon tamer, so I have to wear it. Why do you have to wear it? Just wear whatever you want. No one's gonna care what Pokemon you're using if you do so. The Dragon Tamer uniform aims to appear prestigious. There are more than a few trainers who have to quit being Dragon-type users because of their dislike of it. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably quit being a type user as well, because I'd rather just use whatever I happen to use. We're always battering our Pokemon against each other, so we're confident. It's been 50 years since we got married. Nothing can break our bonds of matrimony. When it's 50 years, I'm kind of inclined to agree. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna use Brick Break on Hariyama and Waterfall on Medichan. I'm honestly not sure if I would have knocked out in one hit anyway, but I have to try. And man, am I glad that I didn't attack both at the same time. Oh, well, this is a rather simple fight, but I always liked double battles, they just feel right. Oh, Lumi can level up after this. Alright, seriously though, Hariyama, just die already. All you did was burn up 2 turns for no reason. I have to admit though, it's been a while since I did anything remotely considering, resembling a double battle. Have a lot of fun with those. Mochi, we have the meteorite shard, and I've come to understand many things as I suspected might happen. Allow me to introduce you. The honorable lady you see here is a descendant of the ancient Draconites. Yes, I am one of the Draconite people. One of those ancient folk tasked with passing down knowledge of Mega Evolution with the great Lord Rayquaza, who is the beginning of all. Since times long gone, no one repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, the destruction took the form of a huge meteoroid, which fell upon our land from a huge distant space. At other times, the primal versions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time Lord Rayquaza saved us from doom. The chosen Lord Keeper, standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light, offered up a wish to the Great One. And Lord Rayquaza's body was suffused with the brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, Rayquaza's power was more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with all their primal power. A rainbow-colored stone, an invocation from the Lore Keeper, and a Rayquaza unlike any other ever seen. It does resemble what we know of the process of Mega Evolution. This is a really interesting story in a way. It's too bad that we have to sit here and read it. So wait a minute. Does that mean that Sycamore's research is practically useless? Okay, so she joined Team Aqua to avert, like a crisis, and she tried to get Rayquaza to come by making, Kyogre become a threat. So I suppose that answers the question of her motives, but not the reason why. Like, did she know that something bad was going to happen and didn't say anything? So yeah, like, her original plan with Kyogre would have sacrificed, like, everybody. Balance must rule this world. History is doomed to repeat itself. While our people have overcome many disasters in the past, it is always of great sacrifice. And nobody really learns from anything for some reason. What would I sacrifice exactly? Zinnia really does do a lot, but I kind of want to know a bit more about her. I wonder if she'll ever make a comeback. Well, with all this all said and done, silver-haired dreamboat, what? Well, that's not creepy at all. I think I can should be able to surf down here, right? Or do I have to climb down a ladder? I have to climb down a ladder. Because there is something I want to do before I leave. Like, I'm already over here, so I may as well, right? I think it's down on this side. And make sure I don't jump down too far. There we go. Wait, it's this way. Oh, I would just surf over here if I went too far. That works. Because if I recall, there should be a TM somewhere. And what was that? Sound like a Clefairy. Oh, I can see Bagon. Yeah, like on the Dex nav, bottom left, that's Bagon. Here we go. I got no reason to be here, so let's use my escape rope. I have to wonder, though, where am I going to go? There's a few things I want to do, but I have to go somewhere first. Like, Steven went to Rustboro. I am kind of lost here. What am I supposed to do? I suppose I could always just follow Steven to Rustboro. That's Petalburg. And that's Briny's boat. I did not mean to go in here, but okay. Look, is Steven here? Can I talk to him? Oh, is that a jerk? Oh, well, that explains where I'm supposed to go. Ow! Dude, you had a clipboard in your hand. I'm sorry, but I'm at a bit of a loss here. What exactly are we doing? Wow, this guy's been training. He's got a mighty Anna now. He used to be a... Wow, this guy's really been training. That thing used to be a Pucciana. Now it's like a... Now it's like a level 48 champion. Oh, Zangutsu's almost level 50. I wonder when he's gonna evolve, though. Speaking of level 50, holy crap, dude. You're supposed to be a grunt. How'd you get so freaking strong? Well, that grunt's pretty good, actually. Dude, how did you get behind it? Dude. Why are there so many of you here? What are you guys doing? Like, this just feels like padding at this point. I don't want to battle all these people. Especially when all these battles are so ridiculously short. Another one. Dude, if you're hungry, just go eat something. Don't battle me. Do you guys have anything better to do than battle me over and over again? Team Aqua stole the control device for the link cable. Wait, why? Well, I know what to do now, but I should really heal my Pokemon before I do anything. I'll see you guys in Moss Deep City. Here we are, back in Moss Deep City. And I have to warn you now, if you don't have a Pokemon with Surf, put one in your party, like, now. Let's go, Grunts. Like, seriously, you are going to hate yourself if you don't bring Surf with you. And it is going to suck so bad. It's because of these guys. The quintuplets. These guys are an actual legitimate threat now if you don't bring Surf. Or a sacrificial Pokemon. Because all of these Mightyena have Intimidate. And that is unbelievably painful. And did I say they were a threat? I meant a threat to your sanity. Like, they're still dirt weak, but having to sit through all of this, I just can't do it. So I just hope that they all die. Wait, I got a crit on 2 of those. I'm not gonna lie, these horde battles would be fun if you could choose when to do them. Endeavor is useless on a Pokemon this high level. Oh my god, Zangetsu hit level 50. Oh no, we lost again! I knew we would lose. I want to win in style like the Hoenn Rangers. It's odd, that strategy. Intimidate 5 times in a row. Should be invincible. Did you cheat? Well, in a way, you could say it's cheating, but then again, it was 5-on-1. What do you expect? Time is impeccable as always, Mochi. Team Aqua, what do you intend to do with that device? You realize this is the last hope we have of saving this planet. What was that? What? Last hope? I ain't laughing one bit, punk. My bro. Bro whom I love so much. Are you trying to tell me that everything we've done up till now, the ties that bind us, all of it was a mistake? My bro's chain seems to got mixed up with you. How convenient it must be for you to put all the blame on one another. Shut it. You know what? The rocket's full of crazy amounts of energy. It's even more awesome than the ultimate weapon that ended the war 3,000 years ago, right? If I use this keystone I found at Meteor Falls, I can force the energy inside it to explode. It'd be like Mega Evolution for the rocket. Who needs a meteoroid? I'll bring it into all things with my own power. The one who will complete Project Azoth and take the world back to its beginnings is me. Yeah, this guy is very suicidal. Yeah, sure. I think this guy kind of lost his sanity sometime down the line. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I think. Not gonna lie though, I kind of wish I had Lumen out front. Because it would have saved me a lot of trouble. I mean, I suppose I could always do Earthquake. Not like Skarmory's gonna get hit by it. It's even worse in Omega Ruby because instead of Matt, you're fighting Courtney. And Courtney is already psychotically out of her mind right from the get-go. Does Matt really still have only one Pokemon? Or is that the Grunt? Sapphire, you are a beast. You are seriously a beast. You just knocked them both out. And he leveled up Lumen. I wonder if I can knock out Muck too. Yeah, I'm loving that Mega Evolution. Just all Steven did was just sit there. Mochi, now's our chance. Take the dimensional shifter and... hello there. Go, Aster. So, Zinnia, were you just hiding here this whole time? Because if you just left and came back, that would have taken you a long time. So, it's good to care about other stuff, but shouldn't you care about the more immediate problems? I actually do understand you, though. And the only reason I understand this stuff is because I played this on Omega Ruby. So I'm technically not really lying. All I gotta do is just do what you say, and boom, there. I just believe in you. You believes in yourself. I wonder what the war was like 3,000 years ago. Is like everything seems to follow like a parallel timeline in a way. But in the end, and like there is a problem. Like they could warp it away, but this is kind of like Mega Man Battle Network 4. Like it'll be gone, but what happens when it comes back and you're unprepared? And without those what ifs, she destroys it in her hand. Substantive proof, and yet you claim another world. One just like our own exists. Out of this fantasy, we've destroyed our only hope. And Steven is just all crushed. Farewell, brief hope. Who is this we? What are your intentions? Oh yeah, silly me. So wait, if he didn't ask that question, she would have forgot to grab the keystone and would have had to come back. Well, thanks for that little excursion, I know where to go next. Well, I have to admit, Steven's at least trying to think. Although, all I can say is that... No, go away, Repel. All I can say is that there's really nothing you can do from here anymore at this point, now that the device is destroyed. Well, it's time to go to Lily Cove. I'll meet you in the hideout. After I've gone through quite a few of the bit, because I really don't feel like showing all that again.